Stop benchmarking power. This is how you find the AI that truly understands your intent. For months, the coding community has debated which model is superior, GPT-4 or Claude 3 Opus. Most comparisons are superficial, a simple benchmark of tokens generated. But models are only as good as the problem they solve. And in modern software development, the hardest problem isn't creating new code, it's deciphering undocumented legacy code. So we set up a true acid test. We fed both GPT-4 and Claude 3 Opus the same relic, a critical, undocumented function from a decade-old code base. The task was simple: analyze this function and refactor it into a modern, maintainable architecture. No comments. No tests. Just the original chunk of ambiguous code. The original code was a spaghetti monster, a single monolithic function handling database calls, business logic, and UI formatting all mashed into one. We watched how each AI approached the inferential leap, reconstructing the original human intent from zero documentation. GPT-4 delivered a solution that was syntactically correct and highly optimized. It successfully identified the dependencies and broke down the monolith into classes. It was technically sound, a perfect rendition of how a modern developer should have written it. And that was its immediate success. But here is the critical difference: GPT-4 inferred intent based on its training data's best practice not necessarily the original, messy business constraints of our decade-old system. Claude 3 Opus, on the other hand, took a different path. It didn't just modernize, it became obsessed with mapping the paths of execution in the original code. Its architecture was less about the ideal solution and more about faithful translation, a digital archaeologist meticulously documenting every artifact of the past. And this is where the true value emerges. The difference wasn't quality, it was epistemology, how each AI approached knowledge. GPT-4 said, "This is how it should be." Claude 3 Opus said, "This is exactly what it is, and here is how to cage it in modern structure." If your goal is a ground-up rewrite of a greenfield project, GPT-4's vision might be cleaner. It offers the most efficient path to modernity. But if your goal is the high-stakes burial and resurrection of a dying, decades-old monolith, if you need to understand why it does what it does, Claude's approach provides the necessary forensic detail. The lesson isn't about declaring a winner. It's about defining the task before you press enter. The AI isn't the architect. It is the hyper-accelerated intern whose brilliance depends entirely on the quality and specificity of your initial prompt. Stop asking the AI to solve your problem. Start asking it to critique its own assumptions based on context you provide. The true power of these models isn't in their ability to write code, but in their capacity to act as a tireless sounding board for your own architectural instincts. So, the next time you are faced with a coding crunch, don't ask for GPT versus Claude. Ask, which AI can best serve this specific phase of my development life cycle? Because the difference between a powerful tool and a philosophical partner is in that crucial, intentionality-driven prompt.